With COVID cases climbing, New Haven is reversing course. The city says students won't be heading back to class next month. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live at the mobile newsroom outside New Haven City Hall to explain. Matt.
Well, Aaron, New Haven's mayor and the superintendent said this is not something they wanted to do, but felt they had to in response to the rising number of cases the Elm City is seeing. And it's not just students and their parents that are going to be impacted by this. Here's what New Haven is doing. Now, students will continue with remote learning for the foreseeable future. The original plan was to bring kids back into the classroom starting on November 9th with a hybrid model. Now, that's not happening. The city is also closing its learning hubs. It opened up 3 centers where kids could go during the day to get their work done while their parents were working. Those will close. They don't want kids gathering. Also, starting next Wednesday, City Hall will be closed to the public, so you'll have to make an appointment if you have any business here. And they're rolling back to phase 2, which means places like restaurants, gyms, barbershops, hair salons, those will go back to 50% capacity. It had been at 75% for the last 3 weeks with phase 3. Now, Mayor Justin Elicker says the numbers have been trending in the wrong direction for the past few weeks. In fact, the city says they're looking at nearly 14 new cases per 100,000 people, but they say that's likely even higher because they recently learned a local urgent care center wasn't reporting its test results. Now, the latest numbers put New Haven in the orange zone, but the city says they're quickly heading towards the red. They expect to be there shortly. And the mayor says many of the current cases they're seeing are from small social gatherings between friends and families. And it's why he's asking everyone to do their part, stressing now is not the time to let your guard down.
Quite clear that most of the cases we are seeing are driven by adults making sloppy decisions. And adults in particular gathering in small groups where they put each other at risk and then put the larger community at risk.
We have always said that we will allow the science to guide what we do.
And while New Haven is heading back to phase 2, they're not alone. We recently learned this afternoon that Bridgeport says it will be going back to phase 2 as well. We're live with the mobile newsroom in New Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.